Hey everybody, welcome to Chortle Games Live. My name is Steven, and it's just me tonight. I haven't done a solo stream in a while. And we're doing some Jedi Survivor. Been feeling this game a lot lately. So that's what we're here for. It just occurs to me now that I'm actually looking at my OBS that... Okay, I fixed it. Never mind. And there he is. It's Vortex. Hey man, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to join. It's been a while, but our blue wrench returns, and we're very happy about that. Give me just a sec. Okay, I think we'd go.
Back to it.
The intro music always had some bumping bass. Alright, so I'm at Pyloon's Saloon. This is my version of Cal Kestis. I figure he's going through a hard time in his life, so I gave him a man bun because it's the only time I can imagine someone having a man bun. I love this jacket, the Wanderer jacket, because if you can't tell, BD1 gets in that backpack. Like he look, see, he cozies up in it. Freaking adorable. Like, how can you run anything else other than that jacket? It's only okay when you survive Order 66 to wear a man bun. That's correct. Any other situation, you're wrong. So I'm at Pyloon's Saloon, which Grease from the first game, he opens a saloon because this is 5 years after the first game. So your crew is kind of disbanded. And part of the game is kind of building up this saloon as just a bumping spot.
You know what this place needs?
A working refresher?
Discipline. Those mouth-breathing raiders just walked in here and made off with Z. I go off planet for 1 second, and the whole place has gone soft.
It's true,
Gotta
Vortex.
get it through their heads that I can't be their fearless leader all the time.
People have to learn to defend themselves, Grease. You can't fight their battles for them.
In fact, I'd be willing to bet that Darth Plagueis the Darth Plagueis the Wise, or whatever his name was. I bet he had a man bun, and that's what sent Pappy off.
Rumor has it that the Jedi is dead. That your work, bud?
And if it was?
Just curious is all. So, how'd you do it? You sliced off his legs? No, they were
His
just
legs?
right? Oh, you incinerated him, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
I suppose a true professional never reveals their secrets.
That's a clone trooper rifle on the left.
Well, killer, here's another tip. Real pros always charge a fee.
So,
Don't relax too much, Cal.
do you not have another bounty for me?
Big one, that there's a lot of players in the game who still want you dead. Like what you see?
You ruined it, Vortex. I guess she doesn't have another bounty for me. So that's the only way they could get bounties in this game and make them make sense, is the bounties that you get are bounties you receive from a bounty hunter, and the bounties are bounty hunters that are hunting you. So it's counter bounty hunting. Explore the High Republic chamber in the valley. Let's do that, because let's check the galaxy first. Oh wait, do I have a bounty on Coruscant? I do. Okay, we're going to Coruscant. Okay, Vortex, what lightsaber styles do... Actually, I'll ask that later. Because I'm probably going to need my good styles to hunt this bounty, because the last couple ones have been
What is your daughter
rough.
Right.
Hey, Mike.
Charming.
like? So not like you.
She takes after her mother.
That guy's going to
Where is
betray
your
me.
mother now?
Gone.
Don't know when, don't know how.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't know where. It's going to happen.
Too.
My elder sisters taught me that death is simply a veil we all must pass through.
Yeah. Just was hoping we'd pass through together. You know?
I do.
Look where you're driving. Gosh, BD1 is so freaking
Nice
adorable.
front, Cal. We're coming in.
Coruscant in this game makes me really sad that 1313 never happened. Especially since it was so close. That's good life advice, Vortex. Let's switch up the jacket. This isn't a very Coruscant look, you know? Yeah, let's do that. That's more fitting. Yeah. All right. We're headed there. Gotta get to a meditation point first. Oh, that miss? Gotta take care of this guy first. The one thing I really dislike about this game's combat is how you can't, like, feint an attack or something. Like, you can't interrupt yourself to block. And so you can't really control the flow of combat while attacking. I know that's kind of like, yeah, that's why it works as a combat system, because you gotta balance attack and defense or whatever. But, like, that makes Double Blade difficult. Because you do so many, like, longer attacks with how many spins you do, that it makes it to where it's harder to tell if you have enough time to get a hit in. Okay, let's fast travel. You're talking about, like, the orange cuts? Also, how's the audio? Do I need to move anything around? Great. All right, I don't know where this guy's gonna be. Big fan of my blaster that I customized, by the way. Looks super cool. Shoot. There we go. Just barely. Says they're in this room. Ah. Maybe? Yeah, those guys are definitely waiting to ambush somebody. Is it not gonna...
He clipped me. You're coming down. Confirmed. Poison, Jedi. I'll get you.
Oh, come on.
We're about to get paid.
Help me.
I'm a little rusty, in case you can't tell. What?
This doesn't hurt. Quick, aren't you?
Cat met it, we're like, gat damn. That's pretty funny. It's always my favorite when the bounty goes out so unceremoniously that they just fall off a cliff.
Can I get a stim, BD?
Now we go back to what's-her-face to see if there's another bounty available. Why is that body here? Did I kill that? This is new. Did I not scan that before? I've been here.
I need to center myself.
Yeah, when you can't get the high ground, make them take the low ground. In other words, throw them off a cliff. It's the Jedi way.
Let's move. What do you think we'll find?
You're not Jedi. Kobo.
Headed to Kobo's finest watering hole.
Okay, Vortex.
I have never understood places like this.
What?
People uproot their whole lives, leave their home.
I gotta load first.
Settle in smaller, worse towns. Inhale cave dust, their backs. Get shot by raiders. All to gather some shiny priorite.
In their defense, it's very shiny.
And it's all greed to me.
What lightsaber styles do you want me to bring, Vortex? I can bring 2. Your options are... my 2 are blaster and double blade. That's my go-to. But your choices are single, which is just your typical balanced stance, double bladed, dual wield, which I have used maybe once, blaster stance, and crossguard stance. I can bring 2, so you get to pick which 2. Duel and blaster. Interesting. Can we talk about the Neil Druckmann comment, please? And how I just now, like, I've always hated the man bun. But now it's like, I really hate the man bun. You know? Because Neil Druckmann is the scum of the earth. Like, you know, he would have a man bun. I played myself. I really did. Absolutely did. He absolutely did. I'm hoping that she's got another bounty for me and it's on this planet. Because one of the things that this game, and I know it's probably for technical reasons, but going from planet to planet is a bit tedious. Like, it takes time. Because you have to go to the Mantis, you have to queue it up on the holo table, you have to wait for it to load, then you have to go through a cutscene when you sit down at the chair, and then you're on the planet. You can't just fast travel anywhere. You can fast travel on planet, but not between planets. I guess she does not have another bounty for me. So we're going to go on an adventure. Yeah, Borderlands. Gosh. There's so many things about Borderlands that, like, looking at it now is just like, man, this did not age well. But, like, Borderlands is an old franchise, so it makes sense. But with current games, it's just like, hey, can you get with the times, maybe? Oops, sorry guys. Where is it? There he is.
No scanning, okay, BD?
This is a Neko, I assume, because they have long necks. Ooh, a black one. I did not catch that. Okay, let's calm down, Vortex. Oh, Anna and I discovered yesterday through a Danny Gonzalez video. Oh God, that's an ATST. Oh my gosh. Nope, that's not the stance I wanted. Oh no. let's just all agree that in actual Star Wars, this blaster would
Know
not
your
be
way
able to
around
do
Kobo, don't
anything at all to that ATST. Well, the pilot died. But anyway, do I even want to talk? You know, screw it, I'm going to talk about this. So there is a Disney, a series of DCOM movies, Disney Channel original movies. Hello? Someone there? But called Zombie. And it is Disney's metaphor for racism and segregation. But it is the worst example of like segregation and racism that I have ever seen. Because you know, it's doing this whole thing. So the movie begins with like there's this city that there's like an explosion and some people turn into zombies and they attack people and eat people, whatever, blah blah blah. So it takes place the next generation. So there have been zombies born into the world that like that many years later, and they're teenagers. And so I need to like stop and actually talk about this because I'm not going to be able to be focused. But so the zombies have these wristbands that were made that pacify their zombie tendencies. So like they make them not Hulk out or eat people. And so they're finally letting zombies go to the regular people's school, like the human school. And you're probably catching the metaphor. It's, you know, the zombies are... I'm saying... This is me saying what the movie's saying. I'm not saying this. The zombies are a metaphor for black people. Here's why that's a bad metaphor. Because in this universe, the zombies actually eat people and are violent and are a problem. So if you are trying to say that, like, that's what the metaphor is, then you're saying, look, guys, this is what I'm saying that they're saying. I'm not saying this. They're saying, look, guys, even though black people are a menace, we need to coexist. So, like, completely dead on arrival metaphor. Like, there's even a part where the main character's like, oh yeah, I'm a little wary of zombies ever since a zombie bit off my grandfather's ear. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good reason to be wary of zombies. That's not racism. That's just common sense. That's funny. More time. But yeah, horrible. It's a 3-movie series, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome, Jedi. The Force teaches us that what our eyes see
Oh, it's puzzle
and our hands
time.
touch is not always the truth of the world. The world bends to the will of the Force. As such, it may also bend to you.
That didn't seem like it was supposed to happen. Like, in universe. Not in game. Obviously, it was meant to happen in game. Yeah, like... It literally shows, like, the horrifying things that zombies have done to people. It's like, that's in this universe, that is justified. These are creatures that eat humans, kill humans, and cannot control themselves from eating and killing humans. That's not the same, like, that's not even in the same ballpark as bigotry. Oh, okay. thought I tried that. Alright, so I probably need to pull it back. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Did I just fail? Thank goodness.
I need help. Nice assist.
I just got crushed. So I guess I'm not supposed to jump up, even though it looks like he's gesturing to jump up. I'll just ride this thing all the way. Okay. I hope that's what I was supposed to do.
I'm exhausted.
Keep going. It'll be over soon.
We can hope.
So Cal has this really cool ability. Forget what it's called. Basically, he can sense the memories of objects. Like he, through the Force, he can like witness basically audio logs of what happened within an area. It's called the Force Echoes.
More. Oh, you must be strong for the task ahead.
Careful.
I haven't trained like this since I was a Padawan.
That seemed entirely pointless. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on! That was so close. Ooh. I feel like that wasn't how that was supposed to happen. But who knows? I'm a Jedi. Ooh, new perk. Hopefully it's a 1 slot, because that's all I have. How'd you do it? Because I think I did it wrong. Oh yeah, I cheated. I see exactly what... Whoop. How do I get over there now? BD Knox, go. How do I get over there now? How do I do that? Okay. Grapple point. You don't like the backpack? What's wrong with you? BD1 sits in it like a little sleeping bag. That's the best part of the entire outfit. Let's try going there. Why not? Yeah, if I had canonical force jump, I'd be able to jump to the moon. Yeah, like, that's... Okay, time to use this stance that I've never used. Hack him, BD. I'm doing fine. Yeah, this is the best jacket in the game. It's got that cool half cape, it's got the BD1 sleeping bag. Top tier. Vortex, I hate this stance. I hate this stance so much. And maybe it's because I barely used it, so like I don't have any of the good moves, but oh, goodness. Yeah, you can slice droids depending on what you found or depending on what you bought from one of the vendors. It might be the bounty hunter.
You'll pay for that. Put them in the ground. Damage delivered.
Let's learn this.
Why don't we have him? Keep fighting.
What does this do?
Hope I hit him.
Okay, nothing. Cool. Nope. This game does not handle super close quarters very well. Okay, what is this? Is supposed to like parry everything, I thought. Cool. So it doesn't parry unblockable. So it's useless.
Edie, got something to help me?
Sorry, Vortex. I think I have to switch styles till I get more upgrades for this one. Ooh.
Continuing to attack. I have sustained damage. Start. I will end you.
That would be illegal. I will try the style again once I've got some more points put into
Let's
it.
stop here.
Because right now it just feels very half-baked. I'm aware you can't parry unblockables, but I didn't know that parry was the behavior that it did, because that just doesn't seem helpful. I'll do heavy. This is the stance that I want to like Vortex, like really badly. Why? It's just one extra stem for 4 perk points? What kind of nonsense is that? Stems will not refill to max until Cal rests. What's different about... That's how the game works.
Let's move, BD.
Alright, let's kill some droids with this stance. So, Vortex, you carry this one like it's like a claymore. Like a medieval knight claymore. You can drop kick. It's just so slow. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't seem useful. I do really like that, how you can send a blast back, like, overcharged. That seems to be unique to this one. The damage reward is absolutely there. Like, for people who play Souls games, this is, crossguard's the move. 100%. So I need to go up there. How do I get up there? I thought I would have dropped a rope of some kind. Oh, duh. I do love that that's how you throw the lightsaber with this one. But I love the way you run with it. Oh no!
I hope he doesn't come back.
I'm right. That was funny. I just drop kicked that droid to death mid-air. Flynn is being so needy tonight. I've already fought that boss, yes. I've done most of,
We might have company.
can you remember this? Kobo? Is that this planet?
Watch this. Hey, no!
I was playing Dying Light in my head for a second there because I jumped to do a drop kick. That is completely incorrect. The grapple point is over there. Have fun. Nope. So close, maybe. Actually. Where's my steed? I had thoughts on it that were not great, but I don't remember what they were. Oh, wow.
One has been facilitated. Damage sustained. Narrowing focus.
There's just... Oh my gosh. That's what
Wish I had better block. Stop hiding behind that flare.
Good lord.
Help!
I don't know why I'm struggling so much. This is not a hard fight.
Help, PD!
No cost is too great. I'll break you. Feel our strength.
Sometimes in this game,
I won't die yet.
there are... I don't know how to explain it, but Flynn, stop. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, I do. But sometimes the combat can get irritating in groups because you just can't get a word in, you know? Because they tried to make the lightsaber combat slow and deliberate. And with crossguard, don't even get me started. Like, it's way too slow. But at a certain point, a Jedi needs to be fast, you know? And needs to be able to respond quicker. And when I keep getting interrupted by blaster fire, like, even though I'm able to react, like, personally, I can't interrupt the animation. That just feels weird. Like, it's disappointing. See, it's this crap again. And that right there, I started my move before he did, but he just got it. And I know, I'm running the slow stance, but, like, even if I was running a fast stance, he would have got that in first, and it was an unblockable move. That's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. That is true. That is very true, that the way to kill a Jedi if you're not force capable is to just overwhelm the crap out of them. I don't know, maybe I suck. That is always a possibility. This is another reason why I like Double Blade so much, because it handles being overwhelmed with blaster fire extremely well. This game's camera also struggles a lot. Like, I can't target the guy that's shooting me from the balcony. I've always disliked that about games with Souls-like combat, is the inability to like, it's a whole thing, right? Like, Monster Hunter even does this, but in a game with more slow, deliberate combat, every move is a choice. Because the combat is ultimately a game of resource management. Of your health being a resource and your stamina being a resource. The enemy is constantly trying to drain your stamina because it's your means of survival and attacking so that they can get to your health. So they force just a series of resource management decisions on you, which is, do I want to spend the stamina resource to get an attack in here, or do I want to use it to be more defensive and wait for the opening? You know, all that kind of stuff. And a Souls-like combat thrives off of that, but it can be very frustrating when a game throws as many enemies at you as this one does, but it holds on to that need to just kill you with basically make it to where every swing needs to be a choice. So if there was like literally one thing, if I was told you can change one thing about this game's, that's where I was headed. I completely forgot where I was even going. But if I was told you get to change one thing, that's it, about this game, I would probably make it to where it was, and maybe you can, and I'm just stupid, but I would make it to where you could cancel out of attacks. Because the stagger that you get is so bad. And you get hit by random blaster fire so much that it can get really hard to balance the attack and the defense. So that'll definitely kill me, right? Oh yeah. That was a bad choice. Yeah, there's a lot of annoying stun locks. See, like right there.
It will take more than that.
Like, I should be able to shift from a swing like that into a block. That's part of Jedi combat, is blending attack and defense. Like, a swing is a defensive option as well when it comes to combating ranged targets. So there should be something that you can do to where, like, I don't know, maybe depending on where an animation is, you could turn it into a block. I don't know. There needs to be moments in the middle of attacks where you could shift into defense because of how quickly an attack can come your way. Because the price you pay for getting hit once is steep. Okay, yeah, it's definitely that way. And again, don't get me wrong, I love this game. I think this game is phenomenal. From gameplay, from exploration, even combat, and story, I love all of it. But when I see people say, Jedi Survivor finally perfected lightsaber combat, I'm like, no, it hasn't. It has good combat, but it's holding too much to the core tenets of a Souls game at parts to really let the lightsaber shine. Because Jedi Knight 2 and 3, that was some lightsaber combat. Because even though it lacked a lot of the structured systems that make games like this work, the lightsaber was terrifying. Because you could get killed by one hit from the lightsaber. And it was more so about being quick and being like nimble and stuff. Like it was prequel. Basically, it was prequel versus original trilogy. Where in the prequels, it was a lot more of like an elegant dance. In the originals, it was just swinging laser swords at each other. And I would argue that Cal, being trained as a member of the Jedi Order, he... Was I supposed to go this way? Hold on. Let's try again, Bert. Let's try again. What? You know what? Sure, let's try it. We'll do story after this. Pull up! Pull up! Oh no. That was not good. I'm not even going to try that again. In fact... Yeah, that was bad. Let's just go do story. Oop.
Need to center myself.
I did. I became one with the earth. What's this rumor here? Whatever. Ugh. Any thoughts on Dead Island and how it doesn't have Jack Black? I've not touched Dead Island. I know basically nothing about it except for that people are saying it's like a game that should have come out 10 years ago, and that it's fine, but like it's just a game of generations past. What'd you scan? Oh, go back to sleep. Okay. Do you disagree with that sentiment, Vortex? I see. Okay. That was a hit. I very much underestimated the speed at which this would return. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Who? Oh, shoot. Now, how was I supposed to kill that in time? It sure did. It sure did. Nope, that's not what I want to do.
Something's up there.
Now, why'd that door open, but the one below me didn't? Oh man, I'm missing a lot of doors. Ugh.
Good job. A shard. Let's trade it at Doma's shop.
Aha! Water is for punks. Nice. Ugh. BD stands for best droid. It actually stands for buddy droid, I think, but I don't care. It's best droid. I might spend the $100 to get the BD1 Lego set, so I can put him next to BT, and have both my favorite robots. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, cool, I can't. I was gonna try to throw my lightsaber so I can control where it goes, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I can't block blaster fire when I don't have my lightsaber. Oh, that's the one I already hit. Got it. I thought I might have missed something back here. Oh, yes, brothers. You know what? He fought hard. He fought on till the very end. Well, the Lego is life size, I think.
What'd you find?
Now, if I can find a life size BT, let's go. See how quickly that animation happened? There's no way I could have responded to it. I would much rather have like no health and like this game have a high skill cap where like you need to block or dodge everything. I would much rather that than have
Let's stop for a moment.
the way it is where like you're supposed to take some hits. Well, that wasn't even I couldn't have reacted to that because it happened so fast that if I was in the middle of literally any other animation, which I of course was, then
Time to move.
I get hit by it. Because if I attack when he's not doing anything, how am I supposed to know that it's a bad time to attack when he's not currently in an animation? You see what I'm saying? So if I chose what was his downtime to take opportunity of his inaction, I should get rewarded for that. If we're going with true, slow, methodical, Souls-like combat. Unless if he is giving me some kind of telegraph to think that something is coming, which, to my knowledge, he didn't. So, how was I supposed to know that the next thing coming was something that would be literally too fast for me to react to if I was, unless if I just wasn't doing anything, you know? Like, sometimes this combat doesn't work for trying to be a Jedi game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game. I enjoy the combat, but sometimes it has those frustrating moments where it's like, what was I supposed to do? Except for just get hit. And I don't like that mindset in a game like this, where it's just like, yeah, well, you're going to get hit a lot. That seems like it goes against... This is why we like the double-bladed lightsaber right here. I dodged that, just so you're aware. You see how slow that wind-up was for that swing? I should have been able to come out of that swing into a block. I was literally slowing time to a crawl. Dude got a shot off on me. And see, when you get into a rhythm with the double-bladed lightsaber especially, you start doing a lot of swings and you're stuck. That sucks.
I see him, BD.
Oh my. Go, look up, look up. And see, if I'm expected to be able to respond to stuff like that, that is at a weird angle, I need to be able to target them. Oh crap. See, when I'm able to slow down, it works a lot better, but there is a targeting system, but the targeting system doesn't respond well when there are a lot of enemies and some of them are a different elevation. Like right now I'm locked on that guy, you can see based on the red dot. But this combat loves to give you those frustrating moments where it gives you a lot of the ground troops and then troops at elevated or awkward points that you can't target, so you just kind of have to deal and hope for the best on a block. See, I can't target the guy because he's got a jetpack.
Now, BD.
Watch out, he's quick.
Apparently not that quick.
I have taken them.
I'm so sick of the slow burst move, because it doesn't really do anything. Like, yeah, that guy's slowed, but what about the other guy, you know? If they decide they want to hit you, they'll just hit you. Yes, that's exactly correct, Vortex.
I have been hit. This. Engage the target. Target is evasive.
Here, buddy.
So did I slice him or not? I guess not.
Move in. You will die. Move.
That's the last of them.
This combat is obviously at its best in one-on-ones. But even then, you've got some frustrating enemies that just decide, hey, it's my turn to attack now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yes. So, the only way this game rewards skill is through memorization. And I really don't like it when games that are focused on combat do that. Where it's like, well, you're not going to win this fight unless if you memorize every move that they make. Because that means that in a Star Wars game, which obviously it's a Souls-like game, but in a Star Wars game, I am supposed to fail to succeed in life or death situations. And that just seems...
Hold it right there. I won't let you through. I saw what you did to the others, Jedi scum. But you won't do it to me. Even your sorcery can't get through 15 centimeters of Imperial manufactured transparent steel.
That's not true.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You should open the door.
I should... What?
This is an inspection. You have orders to let me pass.
This is an inspection. I have orders to let you pass. Apologies for detaining you, sir. I'm sure you'll find everything up to code.
Let's hope so.
But the door... I guess so.
Weak minds don't stop them from conquering the galaxy.
And the Force powers in this game, something that I really do not like about the Force powers, is that because everything worth using that kind of stuff on, like the enemies that are a problem, they all have a guard meter that just makes them able to resist the Force. So, like, if I wanted to Force pull someone with a guard meter, they are just like, no, because I have a guard meter. And earlier, I even tried to do that to a guy that I had drained the guard meter of. Okay, that's not climbable. I thought it might be. And he just didn't get affected by it.
Bombers.
These games are afraid of making the Force just something you can always do. Which, again, is something I loved about JK3 and JK2. Is that the Force was a fast recharging currency that made it to where it was always at your fingertips. And you needed the Force to defend against the Force. So if you were fighting another Sith, if you had full Force bar and they tried to Force push you off a ledge, you would use some of that automatically, to block that force push. And so if you were paying attention in combat, and this isn't a memorization thing, this is just paying attention, then you would know when, like, if a Sith used a lot of Force lightning on you, you would know, hey, their Force is probably pretty low. And in that brief time when their Force needs to recharge, you could use that opportunity to hit them with a Force power they would normally need to block. Like a Force push. And that's when you would knock somebody off a cliff. Really? I'm sorry, I'm in a bitchy mood tonight. Ooh. How do I, remove the shocky thing?
BD.
Where do I, Okay, that didn't work the first time. Oh, it's Rick the door technician. I've heard about this. That's hilarious. But the thought of a stormtrooper named Rick. Vortex. Okay. Like, there's something weird about a stormtrooper named Rick, or any Star Wars character named Rick.
Garrison could hold against a Raider attack. I know. Who would you want to win? The Rancor or the Gundark?
Probably the Rancor, right? Unless if I'm misremembering Gundarks.
Okay, this is high.
Whew, sure is. There was a Batman scene like that? I know Spider-Man 2 did something like that with Mysterio, where he, when you finally find him, he's like got all these health bars and you just punch him once and he dies.
Long way down. You've come so far.
Whoa, wait, is that a separatist, one of those, space stations they launched into space? Not a Death Star. I know the difference. Who were they in a fight with? Like, in the... Oh, those are Vulture droids. Well, BD Knox, go! Yeah, those droids that are chasing... Those are Vulture droids. Cool detail. Alright, well, good trip, BD. I guess we're stuck. Oh. Duh. I was checking my phone.
Focus.
I'm gonna watch it right now. While I'm doing this, Vortex, I was listening to music the other day, and this one song that I never heard of came on, and it just had like a really sick riff, like a really good opening riff. I was like, okay, cool, and then it started to get a little weird, and I was like, interesting, and then they started singing in German. And that's when I realized it was Rammstein, however you want to say it, which I had heard of, never heard a song by them. And I was like, this is not for me. If you could have just stopped with that really good guitar riff, then we would have been great. So go look up Radio by Rammstein if you haven't heard it. That riff, amazing. But then they started like trying to summon a demon, and then I was like, ah. The slap! Oh my god! That was funny.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, what a view. You'd have liked it, Shanna.
Boat, we're heading to the observatory.
Already on my way.
Oh crap, I didn't... Well, at least it's a shortcut and not the way forward, so I can just go back up. Oh, BD's having a little panic attack back there. You know what? That's still some dedication. If you would commit long enough to get 3 kicks in, that's more dedication than I'd have.
Yeah? Let's see.
I would do the 1, and with such with him dodging so easily, you know, him being Batman, I would have been like, okay.
Easy. We're not Empire either.
What do you want then?
We're headed up the mountain. But you know,
This seems really close
You must be crazy
to talk to
go
this
up
man
there,
with all that
but I
space
don't
back
know
there.
much. The folly was already deadly to most folk even before the Empire set up shop. You should turn.
I love BD so much, and you can actually customize him in this game. I never know what BD's looking at.
Ah, Ken, you couldn't stay away. You didn't forsake the sea spray once it's missed in your gums.
I guess not.
You're the aspect of a fisher, lad. And, lucky for you, we're perched just above the lair of the sea fish.
Sea fish, huh?
That's right. An impossible
That's right.
match. No fisher in the right mind would pursue such a quarrelsome foe. No fisher, but Scuba Stev.
This is Scuba Stev. He's a fisherman. Yep, you got it.
You see that, lad?
That was pretty impressive.
You still think I'm small time, eh?
Yes.
I believe
Well
you.
then, I've no choice but to regale you with my bleak-most history. Tarry a moment, and I'll tell you a thing or two about old Scuba Stev. Where were we?
Okay.
Ah, yes. By virtue of my prodigious fishing talent,
Alright, I'm gonna get some water.
I was taken to sea
Vortex, I
on
want to hear all about this story when I get back.
Done. I can see it still. Wee Scuba, ushered into yon black-mouthed cave. I could barely make out the figure, glinting with moonlight. I scrubbed my eyes, like a old tar scrubbing the deck. And there she was, a vast creature. Great tentacles blooming from her blubber, like cables gorging on a fuel tank. One of the tentacles twitched into the air, just over my head, and then, wham! Right on the noggin, so I'm told. I staggered out the cave like a lover first acquainted with a deck. But something else happened. I think when that fell tentacle struck me, Undone took something straight out to my brain and put something else.
Okay.
She put something in your brain?
I just noticed the starfish on his
The
helmet.
subtle art of catching a fish. The art of focus. And in the dark, with nothing but the bristles on your
BD's just
tip
looking
for
at the
company,
sky.
that focus is special. From that day forward, when I plunged my line into the frigid waters, it would emerge with a fish. 3 times out of 7.
3 times out of
That's
7.
less than half.
My marriage told me that I'd be the one to save them from the great fish
Gonna assume that's a bad thing.
Perhaps, lad. And perhaps not. But that'd be a story for
I
another
love
time.
Scuba Stev. He's so funny. I think I've been here. Who's that? Who's actor? I really thought there'd be a chest down here. That's a huge bummer. Ah. Still haven't played Darksiders. I think I'd really like Darksiders Genesis. That's the Diablo style one, right? Dodge that. I'm sorry, what?
I knew he would run.
The Jedi grew the droid grew the Force. This droid has Force powers now. Oh, interesting. I did not know that about Darksiders. Really? Oh, again.
What
are you fishing for?
I'm hunting the ferocious me. Did you know the me was the very first fish we scuba caught?
That must have been quite a day.
Aye, I was barely yee-high back then. Little scuba swam headlong
Little
into
scuba.
the creature's mouth.
Oh, what's he doing? What?
But, plucky as I was, I couldn't digest me before fishing fellows pulled us out.
Sounds more like it caught you.
Aye, it takes me back. Stick around, boy, and I'll top us off with a tail.
What do you think, Vortex? Do you want to hear another Scuba Stev tale?
BD, look.
Oh.
Meditation chamber. Shall we?
Never mind, a meditation chamber.
Welcome, Jedi. Our problems are often matters of perspective. By shifting our position, so too moves our thinking. And thus, by reframing it, a problem may not seem so vexing after all.
Sounds familiar.
I heard Dagon boarded the first transport out.
Nonsense. He would never.
Decisive
Wherever he is,
Jedi.
we need him. This is not good.
This planet is so different to Coruscant.
I find its quiet almost deafening by comparison.
And yet, there's a unique peace to it.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Got it. Was that always that high up? This is not clicking for me. Wait. Oh, can I? No, I can't ignite it that way. Okay. Can't wall run. BD1 can barf dark crystals. That's what I need. Nope. Nope. I had to act fast there. Always intend your puns, Vortex. Oh my god. Now... Am I stupid for not considering that it can't go through water? Like, I shouldn't have... Bravo to this game for thinking about that. Am I dumb for not thinking of that myself? Like, for not taking that into consideration? Ah. Maybe?
Nice find. Let's take this back to Z.
Come on, come on, come on. Hell yeah. That was a cool puzzle. I liked that. What? Hold on. I'm confused again. So this needs to go further up? Am I stupid? Because I'm assuming that I need to somehow get that on top, like when it sinks all the way. But how do I get it? Because I don't weigh enough. Right? That's what's happening here. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Am I stupid? Maybe this has something to do with it. Maybe I'm gonna ruin this for doing that, but who knows? Let's find out. Vortex, am I stupid? I need to get up there. This apparently glued itself to that platform. Wait, maybe... So I just... So that's stuck there now. That just drops it down to where it's even. I'm so confused.
Stim here, BD.
If I jump into this yellow light. No, I died. Okay, I'm confused. I feel like there's some kind of effect that I'm forgetting about, like some kind of way that these objects play with each other that I'm not, that I either haven't been introduced to yet or that I'm just completely forgetting. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, that's... So here's... Well, here. So standing on this platform affects where that platform in the back is. So if I stand on it, it drops down just a little bit. But weight distribution is apparently a thing. Or I guess heaviness is a thing. Because when I pull this, because it's heavier, it goes all the way down. I'm wondering if I need to juggle it, maybe. See, that did nothing. I don't think the ball adds extra weight. So it being heavy enough to drop the platform all the way down is the piece that I'm missing. That has to be it. God dang it, I wasn't paying attention. So, no, the ball can't add extra weight. This block no longer responds to the force. I feel stupid. Because, like, the pieces are all there. I see it. But... it always has to be moving in one direction. So I can keep it moving back and forth. But no matter what, the amount of time it spends that way does not matter. Vortex. I feel like I need to move on, so if you could just look it up for me. This is Chamber of Detachment. What do you mean blocked path over there? I cleared that. And just tell me if I'm completely on the wrong track. So if I know... so that I know if I need to completely just leave or reassess or something. What? Am I just way off the mark? So mine's broken. Let me see if I can just restart this thing. I'm gonna be kind of pissed if it just broke and I wasted that much time. The box went up, not down. I understand. I understand what I'm supposed to do. But it's broken. It's just straight up broken. Because what was supposed to happen was I was supposed to have one block here while I pushed the first block on, so the first block ends up on top and then the second block ends up on the bottom. That's not supposed to be glued. Yeah, that just straight up bugged. That really sucks. So no matter what, I cannot do this challenge. Hope there was nothing cool. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. And it makes me feel a little bit better, because at least I'm not a freaking idiot, you know? I knew what I was supposed to do, but I thought I might like those, but I don't. At least I'm not an idiot, you know? I take solace in that.
Breathe.
What's the perk, Vortex? I want to know exactly how pissed off I should be. I just need to know what it does. Okay. Thank you, Vortex. I'll just... hold on. I don't need you doing my dirty work for me, so... I'll just look it up. Survivor... What I call detachment? Gosh. What was the room called? It was something of detachment, right? Chamber of detachment, right? Yeah, chamber. Oh. Patience is the perk. So, Jedi Survivor. Patience. Perk. I just want to know what it does, guys. I don't need to know how to get it. I just need to know what it does. Oh my gosh. Control F. Patience. Using slow also refills some life. No. Not worth it. That was Bode, yeah.
I'll cover you from the sky.
He's got a Z-95, I think is what his aircraft is called. It's like a poor man's X-Wing. Without the X-Wings.
Look modded. Probably for the high altitude.
Oh, no. I have to make my own path? That sucks. Great. No, what? They really did. They also said, haha, joke's on you, there's nothing here, you big idiot. Ah. Unless...
I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us.
Oh, sweet. Data disk. Bird, yeah. Oh no, oh no. Whew.
Better watch yourself out there, Cal.
X-Wing lasers sound so cool.
We'll be fine. Try to get eyes on Dagon.
Roger that.
Well, now you have. Also, it's not a pterodactyl. It's like a bearded. It's like a Lorax bird. That's what it looks. It looks like if Danny DeVito was a bird. I know what I said. Oh, dude got messed up.
Vader's already tore through here.
I thought he said Vader, not Raiders, and I was about to crap my pants. We've already seen Vader, not in this game, but the previous one, and it was horrifying. If you want to see another just solid Vader moment, Vortex, go check out his appearance in Fallen Order. It's extremely spoilery, but if you're not going to play the game, it's definitely worth seeing. Yeah, that's what I thought. He basically shows up because duh, Cal, duh. But he shows up. There's an Inquisitor that's been chasing you the whole game. She's the former Padawan of your new master. You fight her, and she has a kind of change of heart, or you start to break through to her a little bit, and then you hear the Imperial March music, and you hear the breathing, and she just yells, "Run!" And then Vader snaps her neck, just instantly, like the main villain of the game snaps her neck instantly, starts coming after you. If you try to engage, you will die. So the final boss of Jedi Fallen Order is technically you running for your life from Vader, which is just perfect. It wouldn't have felt right any other way.
Nice work. Let's keep heading up. We can't open it.
What kind of gust of wind bullcrap was that? Am I supposed to enter from above? Like, did that? Ah. Oh no, it was fantastic. One of the only, like, really good things to come out of Disney's Star Wars is them usually knowing how to utilize Vader. They make him the scariest thing you've ever seen every time they use him, for the most part. Like, in Obi-Wan, they did a great job of that, except for when they didn't. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like, when we first see him, it's just like, oh my god, there's poop in my pants. I pooped my pants, like, basically. But then when Obi-Wan... I don't think I was supposed to be able to grab onto this. When Obi-Wan finds himself or whatever bullcrap, Vader turns into a cartoon villain.
Need to center myself.
Oh, Vortex, you said earlier that you watched the 2003 Clone Wars. You remember Dirge from that? I think his name was Dirge. He was the guy that had, like, the regenerating muscle tissue that fought Obi-Wan. He had the lance and the cool jet bike. And he and Obi-Wan had just an absolute throwdown fight against each other. Yeah. Ravis, one of the main villains in this game, is that species. So you fight a guy just like him. Regenerative muscle tissue and all. It was super cool. And when I saw him, I was thinking, that looks like the guy from Clone Wars. I had to look up what his name was, being Dirge. And then,
I bet Zeke can get the data off.
And then I saw they were the same species. Yeah! Yeah, and I was like, oh shoot, that's such a cool throwback. Because as far as I know, Dirge, he was an original creation for the 2003 Clone Wars. And for this game to bring back a character of his species who was, like, super, like, that species being as threatening and cool and seemingly rare as they are, that was such a cool deep cut for them to bring. Correct. They got droidekas. So, real quick, just so I can make sure I say this. One of the things I absolutely love about this game's story is that... So we're on this planet called Kobo, which is kind of an outer rim planet. It's hiding a lot of secrets of the High Republic Jedi Order. So we haven't really seen anything on this planet yet. As far as I know, it's original to this game. But there are raiders on Kobo. There are story reasons why they're there, but they're led by Ravis. Now, his head was more exposed, Vortex. But Ravis is the same species as Dirge. And he is the leader of the Raiders, and we come to find that he has ties to the High Republic. But his Raiders found a derelict droid army from the Clone Wars. And so that's why I've been fighting droids. Because it makes total sense with how quick the Clone Wars just kind of ended. And the one controlling the droids was controlling both sides, that the droid armies were just kind of discarded. Especially ones that made it more towards the Outer Rim. So, for them to include the story detail that like, yeah, Ravis ran into a droid army on this planet, and then he took it over. Like, he just took it for himself, and that's how he's able to be such a threat. It's because he has so many numbers through these droids. That's such a cool idea that makes perfect sense in canon, and it was a cool way to bring back those figures, those characters, without feeling like it was pandering to nostalgia. And that's how you do that, in my opinion. Like, I can't think of a time where I've seen stormtroopers fight droidekas, you know? That's cool. Even though, yes, I know stormtroopers are just clone troopers with extra steps, but like, they're not at the same time, because these are not any of the original Kamino clones. I need to get some ranged. Like, see how stupid this is when you get surrounded?
Help! Stim!
Goodness. Surprisingly, though, droidekas, super easy. Like, destroyer droids are nothing in this game. And I'm about to get my butt handed to me by a bunch of destroyer droids, aren't I? Because I said that. They're facing the wrong way. I don't think they know that I'm here. Just hack destroyer droid. Get him, BD. Heck yeah. Yeah, I can see that, Vortex. Where are you? Boy. Don't try it.
Easy, brother. Save some for me.
Imperials met their match. Dagon's nowhere to be seen.
Well, we got a good idea where he's headed. He's at the top.
Gosh, what a wholesome, timeless moment in video games. The BT thumbs up is iconic.
We'll have to find another way around.
I saw something that said, it was a post on Facebook, where it was, you get Titanfall 3, but you can't play your most played game for a year. And I was just like, shoot, I'd give up Division so quick to get Titanfall 3. Depending on what kind of features it had, I'd be willing to give up Division 2 for the rest of my life. Maybe.
This is lift from here.
Probably not. I don't know. You still play Killing Floor?
Toss me a stim, buddy.
I played Killing Floor kind of recently, but I definitely don't play it regularly, and I honestly miss it.
Hang on.
Oh my. That did not happen the way it was supposed to happen. What the hell? You think they saw me? BD, do you think they saw us? Hold on, just a second, I got a message. Bode! Yeah, he's definitely gonna betray me or die. The betrayal would make really good story sense. So I hope it's that one and not the death, because I feel like if he betrays us, it's going to be a redeemable betrayal. But I already texted Jake what I think is going to happen. So if it does happen, I'll have proof that I was right. What was the point of that grenade? Got him. Yeah, you. It's definitely you. Yeah, it's a shock shotgun, I believe. This is what I saw on the Steam news. And I think it has the ability to fire like an EMP burst or something. I didn't Vortex, but I did get the Year 1 armory.
Just a pawn? Do you carry a communication device?
Yes.
Activate it now. My name is Dagan Gera. Your attack here has failed and your soldiers' lives are forfeit.
I did what you asked.
Oh, you idiot. Don't ever say let me go. You moron. That's one of those things that, like in horror movies, it's like, gosh, no one in a horror movie has ever seen a horror movie. It's like no one who is being held up by, being held back from falling to their death by a villain has ever seen that happen to anyone else before, because they never know to not say the thing. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what would happen, so... Nope! Nope! I didn't know it was going to make me do this till I was already in it. You know what? That was pretty cool. Uh-huh. For Tanalor. Okay. What was the point of that?
Then BD, that was close.
Pathetic.
Okay, okay. Fist of Ravis.
Jedi. Dagan Gera chose me to end your pathetic little life.
Your master chose poorly. Right here, buddy.
Barely got me. Everything burns. That
Crap. Every time I use that move.
Spineless. Nice hit. I die. You die. We all die.
Uh-huh.
Dagon's throwing everything he has at us, huh?
So I might be close to the end of the game. I really don't know. I have no way of knowing. Well, I would imagine this is probably pretty close to the end. Breaking Benjamin is great. I saw them live when they were touring for Dear Agony, that album. Awesome tour. It was Thousand Foot Crutch, Red, Chevelle, and Breaking Benjamin. Best lineup I've ever seen at a live show. Muse recently is still the best show I've ever seen, and they did that on their own. But
there's our man.
Oh, here it comes. Bode is about to betray us, or he's about to die. One of the two.
Just won't open.
There's a rule in a visual medium, visual storytelling, whatever you want to say, that the more competent a character shows them to be, the less time they have, essentially. Like, if somebody does something that's, like, super useful and super effective, it's like, oh my gosh, that's so great. How are we going to ever get through this without you? And then they die, you know? Like, that happened to literally, like, I think 4 characters at the beginning of the game. But, like, it's a trope that is done a lot. What? What is happening? So dumb. Bode, could you have picked a better place to land, maybe?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello, best friend.
I fought a few bedlam flies to make a landing.
No problem. We got a whole swarm of them up ahead.
You ready for this, brother?
Let's get that compass.
Imps are just about cleaned out of here, huh?
They underestimated the Bedlam Raiders.
Dagon may be delusional, but he's got an army that believes in him.
They think he's taking them to Tanalor.
My dead body.
He had to say the line, didn't he? Over my dead, loving my daughter body. Over my dead, miss my dead wife, loving my daughter, wanting a life that's better for her body. I did not see that vortex. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Where? This is not clear to me where I'm supposed to... Duh, you idiot. Bode. What would I do without you? Good lord, this mechanic drives me nuts. What is happening?
Man, will you look at this place? Incredible. Just... incredible.
Can't wait till my daughter that I love so dearly as a single father that would love to join my wife in the afterlife would see... I don't even remember how I started that sentence. Your folks just watching me die repeatedly.
We caught one as he tried to escape.
Please, I surrender.
This is the army that ended the mighty Jedi Order? Kill him.
You gotta understand though, that's not the army though, Dagon. You're getting the wrong idea.
Tech. You know, my daughter loves gadgets.
Yeah?
Her favorite is this black market scanner I took off a HUD enforcer. What a mess of a father I've been.
Nobody's perfect. You're fighting to give her a better life.
You're right. All of us.
See, now he's looking less like he's gonna betray us and more like he's just gonna die an untimely death.
Hope we're not too late. Dagon gets off planet with the compass.
He flies out of here and we never see him again.
Let's pick up the pace and make sure that doesn't happen.
Where are all the raiders?
I don't like the look of this.
We're nearly at the top.
No going back now.
Now is when we don't go back? Bo doesn't understand. He has a jetpack. You don't have to deal with all this nonsense that I have to deal with.
You sure you want to push that button?
Do we have it?
Gotta, now that I'm rocking with Bode, you know, I gotta look a little bit more at the part.
Choice?
All right.
There we go.
Let's do this. One for you, one for me.
Kind of need a share.
Eliminate the Jedi.
Fight coming. You ready, brother? Close it!
Finally got to kind of use it. I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I'm saying, I still think he's going to betray us. He's the one that gave me this blaster, and what I told Jake was, I bet because we met him, he joined our crew on Coruscant, and he was the only survivor, aside from us. He broke off from us when we were getting chased by TIE fighters, and so my thought was, okay, the Empire totally cornered him. Then he's on the take from them because they have his daughter.
Think you can jumpstart that thing, BD?
And then he gave us a blaster on another planet, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, there's totally a tracking device in that blaster. That's how their enemies always know where we are.
I'm with you, Cal. I won't miss. Light him up. Ready.
I hate this. Oh my god, how did I just almost die so randomly?
Buddy.
That was stupid. That was stupid. That whole fight was stupid. I'm sure it's going to make me do all that again, too.
Ready.
Yep.
I'm with you.
Down to the Magna Guards? Really?
Enemies nearby.
Engaging the Jedi directly.
Why did I think that was it? Alright, so you're out for the night, Vortex? Because if you're out for the night, I may just call it here. Oh my gosh, just hit the thing, BT. I keep wanting to say BT.
Target is vulnerable. Yeah, that's right. Making me earn it.
Alright, next meditation point, I'll end it.
Nice. You got spark. I can smell the
It didn't even let me react. What the hell? Did she say I could smell the grits? Or credits? I definitely heard grits. Okay, but like... What do I do? So it's just a gauntlet that you're putting me through, essentially.
Guess we found the party.
You can't stop us all.
Cool.
I will take. I won't break.
Target the ranged one. Yeah.
Take us for round 3?
Round 3 already? I've lost count.
Yeah, that was round 3.
Don't worry about it.
Show off.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bode. You kill these things way easier than I do. Like, way easier than I do. Yeah, I need to look around first. Ah. That is where the window is not. Well, that really sucked. Oh, hey. Shortcut?
One-way door.
Where am I supposed to go? This game does this annoying thing where it uses moments during like high pressure traversal moments like that, where it gives you an option that you think is the right option, but it's clearly not. Like in hindsight, it's just like, haha, I took some of your health. It's like, okay, thanks, game.
Let's show this to Z.
Hey, I got the shortcut door open. Isn't that great? Ah, I get it. I get it. I get it, game. I'm listening. Apparently, I'm a freaking idiot. I see. Duh. I'm confused. What else is new, right, guys? No one's watching. What else is new? I don't get it. Yep, I don't get it.
Expensive toys, huh? Those Republic scientists had it good.
I get it. I just got a 66 out of 10. That's good. That's pretty good.
Sure. Nice.
Alright. Gonna call it there. Thanks for watching Vortex and everyone else that showed up. If there was anyone, I can't honestly remember. Jake is going to be streaming Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow morning. So tune in for that. I will be tuning in because I'm not sold on the game yet. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to do some things really well, but I do not buy into any of this 10 out of 10 nonsense for even a second. But, you know, I'm skeptical whenever I see a 10 out of 10 score. I was joking with Jake and Brody saying anytime a game gets a 10 out of 10 score, I'm enemies with it. Because I'm very much in the camp of like, okay, is this actually a 10 out of 10 game, or is it just you're way too hyped on this 10 out of 10? Because to me, a 10 out of 10 game is virtually flawless. All four of its pillars are rock solid, and some of those things exceed what you would expect. That's a 10 out of 10. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow, and you guys can come watch. I think that's 11 a.m. I could be wrong, but oh well. See you guys then, and probably not going to do any content tomorrow night because Jake's streaming in the morning. But oh hey Flynn, we might do something on Saturday. I don't know, streaming's kind of weird right now because we're still trying to figure out how to balance the schedules of everybody. I don't like solo streaming a lot, personally. So I typically will wait for when some of the guys are available. So a lot of our scheduling stuff ends up coming down to, like, you know, Jeremy, who has a newborn, is like, hey, today was fine, so I'm available tonight, but, like, I don't know about tomorrow. Like, that's just the nature of things, you know? And so we're trying to stay to that Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday schedule, but you just gotta bear with us. So thanks again to everybody who watched, and we will see you guys tomorrow with Legend of Zelda.